Coming up on the vision addiction.
So guys, if you don't have enough time or you just don't have good enough teammates, but you still want to have all the cool weapons in the game and armor, then I suggest you guys go visit this website, which is www.diving.net. Grab yourself things like the Eagle Bearer Exotic Assault Rifle, the Ravenous Exotic Rifle, armor and guns with high rolls, raids, Iron Horse, and Dark Hours leveling, and so on. You can choose what you need. The boost works with your account sharing, so they do everything for you without cheats or bug abuse. I've tested this service myself, so I can recommend you these guys. They can definitely be trusted. This site has actually been working for many years now. It has a lot of clients, reviews, and payment methods that you can choose from. You can check this yourself with my code, which is ADDICT. You'll have 15% discount on all services. If you haven't received your items yet or you have any questions, feel free to contact an operator.
Yo, Division, you alright, mate? Doing, bro. Yeah, go kill people, mate.
Yo, my people, welcome back to another Division 2 video. I hope everyone's doing okay. If you're new here to the channel and this is the first time you're seeing my character, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I would appreciate that a lot. And if you're enjoying the video so far, smash that like button. It helps the channel grow and just keeps me active on this channel. Okay, so as you saw from the gameplay, today's build, we're covering a shotgun build, man. This thing hits so hard. I do have a lot of fun with it. And before I get into the build, I do want to say my aim with this is actually really bad at the moment. I need to work on my pop shots and all that sort of stuff, but with the gameplay I did have fun, and with this build it is very fun to use, especially if you're solo as well. So as you can see, we're sitting at 1.3 million armor. Now before I get into my pieces, let's dive into my weapons and why I'm using them. Now the custom M870 in my opinion is the best shotgun for full out damage, crit builds, you know, that sort of stuff, and it just hits very hard. We're sitting at 1.4 million damage. We have 14% shotgun damage there, 9% damage to armor, but the important attribute on this gun is the 10% damage to targets out of cover, because that's going to synergize with something on this build you guys probably already know. Now the talents on this weapon is Optimist, because the more bullets we shoot, the more damage we're going to gain. Weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. Okay guys, so we're going to be getting a lot of damage from this weapon. Now we're going to be getting a lot of damage from this one as well, because this is the Super 90. The rolls on here are decent, however I don't like the bottom attribute there, which is accuracy. Like I said, I'll prefer to have the actual, you know, 10% damage to targets out of cover there, but instead for the talents we have Instinct. Now this is going to give you an extra 30% weapon damage when you pop that shield and when you're shooting your target. It's that simple, okay? If you guys want to know more about Instinct, you can pause the video and read it yourself. So that's the two shotguns I'm using. I do like the Super 90 a lot better because I don't have to pop shot with this. I can just continuously tap my R2 button, but with this I have to pop shot, which is pretty hard for me at the moment. However, these two work very well together. Alright, so for the pieces, let's dive into it. Now I'm gonna do what shall we go into first? Alright, so we got the knees. Fox Prayers. Why am I running these? Because at a 8% damage to targets out of cover, alright? We need this. This is going to be hitting hard. This is going to be synergizing with my weapon, alright? That extra 10% damage to targets out of cover. That's 18% damage to targets out of cover, guys. Crit damage on the bottom and armor on the top. Which one shall we go next? Which one shall we go next, alright? Holster. Now, this is the two-piece walkers. What we got on here? 5% damage to armor and 5% weapon damage, okay? Weapon damage on top, crit chance on the bottom, and crit damage on the bottom. This is going to be hitting hard towards with your crits, and all of that damage you got on this build is very nice to have, trust me, especially in PvP. For the gloves, we have Contractors. Why? For the extra 8% damage to armor. Why though? Why? Because it's synergizing with walkers, that 5% damage to armor. We're going to be hitting hard with a shotgun. It's disgusting, okay? We got armor on top and crit damage on the bottom, okay? Now, for our chest piece, what are we running? The fellow Badger Tough. I love him, alright? He's giving us the extra 10% shotgun damage. What's that going to be going towards? Our shotgun, because we're running a shotgun, okay? Can you see? Can you see? Alright, that's what we're running towards, and it's just helpful, guys. In my opinion, you guys may not think having, you know, a set piece for the extra 10% is going to do anything, but for me, man, I feel like it does something. Alright, we got armor on top, crit damage, crit chance, and a monster lot of crit damage. Now, for the talent, that lovely yellow writing, we have Perfectly Unbreakable. When your armor is depleted, it repairs 100%. No, stop, okay? It repairs 55% of your armor in PvP. In PvE, it repairs 100%, yes, but in PvP, 55%. Cooldown is 55 seconds as well. Now, that means it's going to be repairing half of your armor, which is okay. Some of you may be thinking, yeah, but I want 100% of my armor. In PvP, it's not very nice to have that. It's like Nomad in Division 1. Some of you may like it, some of you may not. Personally, I don't want to see that. Okay, now, for the mask, we are actually running the exotic mask. Why am I running the exotic mask? Because of the extra 25% critical hit damage I'm getting there from 0 to 15 meters. With a shotgun, we're going to be close. We're not going to be any further than that. And if you are, then I'm not sure what you're doing. Okay, I'm really not sure what you're doing, alright? So we have weapon damage on top, which comes with the mask. We got crit damage, crit chance, and a mod slot of crit chance there. We're going towards crits and a lot of damage on this build. As you can tell, we have some sort of survivability, and I just love it. Now, for the backpack, this is our second piece for the walkers, which comes with weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and a mod slot of crit damage there. Now, we have another yellow writing. Perfect adrenaline rush. When you are within 10 meters of an enemy, you gain 12% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times, cooldown is 5 seconds. Okay, Adrenaline Rush is just going to keep you up, it's going to help you with survivability. You're going to want something like this on a build like this when you're hitting a lot of damage as well. You're going to need some sort of survivability here and there. But again guys, you can go towards whatever talent you want. Vigilance, you can choose anything, okay? But in my opinion, this works best. Now that's the pieces out the way, let's dive into our skills. I'm running the EMP, why? So I can stagger people, I can make them trip up. You know when you tie a shoelace, but then you got the other piece hanging off the side and you just trip. That's what I want to do to these guys, alright? That's what I want to do. The EMP is going to make them stagger, okay? And it's also going to destruct them for 9.6 seconds. Now, I need that because people, when they use their shields, I can get them out quickly. Now, I am using a shield, of course, because of Instinct. We need that there to be hitting a lot of damage. But again, guys, I can switch this up and just put a decoy or a jammer so I can be an EMP specialist. But for me, I just feel like I need that shield for that survivability as well as the damage. For the stats, okay, we are sitting at 43% crit chance and 141% crit damage on the M870. And for the Super 90, we're sitting at 48% crit chance and 136% critical hit damage. Now, I can change this build up a little bit. Now, what I mean by that is you can change the mask to a Seska mask, which is going to give you that extra 10% crit chance. Now, you can do that. It's going to make you sit at around 50% critical hit chance, but I just feel like that extra 25% crit damage for me actually hits harder. I did experiment and try things out, but obviously it probably might hit harder with the Seska piece. I don't know, but for me, man, I just feel like that's the best way to do it, and it's kind of my playstyle. But again, guys, go towards what you feel is best. Don't copy and paste this build. It's not going to help you at all if it's not your style. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, I would appreciate it a lot. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. We got a new series that I'm going to be announcing right after this video, which is probably going to be announced tomorrow, so please keep an eye out on the channel and I would appreciate that a lot. Thank you for all the support. It's been Division Addiction and I'm Yagan.